right, so here we are into another account. Now you say select add account. I select this particular one. So I'm in now. Now these are the ad accounts I've been running. You can see the water filter we've been selling. This has been the result so far. So that is it. Now let's create a new campaign. That is, create new Facebook adverts on this particular application. Now, like I told you, click on the plus icon. If you click on it, it will tell you to create campaign. Create campaign. This is my Facebook page. This is my Facebook page. So, but I can select another page. I've already pre-created these pages on my Facebook account, the main Facebook account. I've created these pages. I believe you have your Facebook page, your business page on Facebook already. So if you already have it, it will reflect here. If you have as many as you can create, all of them will reflect here. You can see all the pages I've created on main Facebook accounts. All of them have reflected here. You can see all of them here. So I can select any one I want to use to run advert. This is the one I use to run my main adverts. You see it now. So I is already selected. So let me select it again. That is the one I want to use to show you how to create this thing now. Now there are what you call marketing objectives. These are terms on Facebook. If you have done a little of Facebook advert, even that boosting should also have shown you all these things. Marketing objective, that is the thing you want to achieve from this advert. What do you want to achieve? There are post engagements. Those ones are for people that are doing content creation. If they create content, the people will like and share and all that. Video views. If you post a video, people will view it. It's also for people doing let's say all these Instagram people that are doing hair and all that. So video views is also a good one. Yeah, people view your videos, they would know about you and know about your products if you post the videos of it. Then there are website traffic. These are people who have a website. Like I showed you before, I have a website, I have a sales page where if I use this particular website traffic, I will run my advert directly into my website. But I don't think you have your own website. So if you don't have website, that means you run to your WhatsApp business the way you've been doing before. So website traffic is another campaign objective. Then reach, website conversion, web conversion and web traffic is almost the same thing. All of them go to websites. You must have a website for you to choose these two objectives. Then messages. Messages is the one you run to your WhatsApp business and the one you run to Messenger. These are two platforms you can use. Let's click on it because that's the one I want to use to teach you about this application. Thank God you have already known how to run Facebook advert directly to your WhatsApp business. So this is not going to be a big deal for you. Let me be sure that this is recording. Okay, so let's click on messages now and see what's inside. Let's give some time to load. My network is a bit slow here. All right, so now we are in. Clicking on that messages, it is giving you an access to create Facebook advert. First of all, you say you should select media. What is media here? You are either going to use a picture or a video to run adverts. It is that one is something you must have to do. So you are going to choose either a picture or a video. Now down here, you can see format single image. Format single image. There are many types of images you can use in creating Facebook advert using this particular app. You can also do it on system though, but this particular app now, you can use single image. Let's see it. All right, you can use single image. You can use posts. These are posts you have already done on your Facebook page originally. So that one you can go there and pick the post, both the picture and the text and all that. That one is a simple way. Then you can use carousel. Carousel is like 2 or more pictures. You can be up to 10. You can post 5, 6, 7, or even 10 images of your products using this carousel. Post 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. People will not be scrolling like they're scrolling their phone. When you run your ad, when people see it, they will be scrolling and be seeing your this thing. You can use single video. This one you can select a video you have already created for the purpose of running advert. So we are going to select carousel and see how to use carousel to run advert. Single image is very simple. If you also want to use it, no problem. But let's try this carousel and see, because it's always best for people selling fashion and people selling kitchen equipment when you have a whole lot of it. All right, so it's loading. Let's give it some time. All right. I don't know if my phone is hanging or what. My phone is hanging. This app can be very heavy sometimes. My phone is hanging. Okay. All right, let's start afresh. So I think my phone was hanging that time. So let's pick message as our campaign objective. Oh, I don't want this phone to be hanging like this. What is this now? Okay, let's allow it to load. It's loading now. All right, so we can select single image here. You can select single image. Then I don't want to use that carousel again so that my phone will not hang. My memory is very low. So now you have selected a single image as the kind of image you want to use. So what do? Go and pick the image you want to use. See the options here. Page images. Page images are the images on your page. When you create posts, you add pictures and all that. So you can go there and select original images, but you can go to your camera roll. The ones you snapped, the ones you downloaded. So now I've moved to camera roll. So these are beautiful. So these are images in my phone already. Let me pick this UV brush holder as the image I want to use now. Wonderful. Okay, so toothbrush sterilizer is the product I want to sell, and I've selected the image. So I'm done with this part of selecting image. Next thing, I'm going to click on the next option here. After the image selection, the next thing you click on the next option. Okay, now this is called creating the main ad. just like putting your creatives, your text, selecting messaging options. Okay, like we said before, we selected the message objective, campaign objective. Now it is availing us the opportunity to either direct our advert to Messenger, WhatsApp Business, or Instagram Direct. But here we want to use WhatsApp Business. You can also use Messenger, but let's try WhatsApp Business. Now I've selected it. You can see my page is already created. Number is already here. So even I selected it, it showed that everything is ready. So that's it. Now you scroll up. The next option here is called headline. Headline. Um, Headline. The default headline here is open in WhatsApp. You can edit this and write what you want to appear. When we check for review, is it review or preview? You will see this headline, what it will appear. The default here was open in WhatsApp, but now I want to add something else. I want to add shop on WhatsApp. Shop now on WhatsApp. I hope you're understanding this. Shop now on WhatsApp. Beautiful. So, having added that, I can now go to the next one here. I'm very sorry, my phone is hanging. It's not my fault. The phone memory is very low. It's very low. It has a whole lot of loads. Let's just manage it. So I've added my headline, shop now on WhatsApp. Now I want to add my text. My text are the things I want to write about my product. I'm advertising a UV brush holder, so I can write that this is what you need to protect and sterilize your brush from germs and bacteria. So you can write anything as your text. This is what people are going to read. It is called add copy. Add copy. Now the next thing here is special art category. Leave this one. It's of no use for you. The next thing here is placement. Placement. Let's check the placement and see. Click on it. Placement. These are a kind of, first of all, it says placement mode. Do you want it to be automatic? Do you want it to be manual? Always pick manual. I will explain later. Now it has opened the placement. This is called placement platforms. Placement platforms. First, it's asking you what kind of device do you want your advert to show? Is it on desktop or mobile phones? Desktop means people are using computer. Mobile phones are people that are using their phone. And most people that shop on Facebook, they use their phones. So always pick mobile alone. So you are going to deselect the desktop and leave mobile. Then you say done. The next platform here is, it will ask you, do you want to advertise on Facebook alone? On Facebook alone, that's what that one means. See all the platforms on Facebook that your ad will show if you allow all of them. Number one, Facebook feed, which is the normal news. Facebook, as you are scrolling your destiny, you see videos and posts of people, pictures and all that. It's called Facebook feed. So we want it to appear on Facebook feed. Instant article, we don't want it. In-stream video, I don't know what it is, we don't want it. Marketplace, marketplace, where people, all these Lagos marketplace, Dumota marketplace and all that, deselect them. You don't need them. As a matter of fact, if these things are on your phone, if your adverts are appearing on these places, it will cost you more. So I only left it on Facebook feeds, which is what we need. Say okay. You click on the mark. Then click on Instagram. Do you want your adverts to appear to people using Instagram? Say no. Deselect all of them. You don't need them. Say okay. Audience network. These are like appearing on applications, Opera Mini, blah 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 blah. Just deselect them. You don't need them. You don't need them. Okay. So the next one, Messenger. Do you want your message, your advert to appear on people's Messenger box, their stories and all that? You don't want them. It will cost you more money. Say okay. Right. So that's it now. You are done with this manual placement. Remember, always pick manual placement. Don't pick automatic. Please manual placement. If you pick automatic, that means automatically your advert will appear on those places you just deselected now. It will appear there. It won't give you option to deselect or allow. It's automatic. That means it will appear to them. So you are done with this placement. You say okay. Takes you back to the main advert. Now see your preview. This is what your ad is going to look like on Facebook. This is what it's going to appear like on people's news feed. You can see this is the text. To know a Facebook advert, you see sponsored. It's a sponsored post. Then look at that headline. Initially the default message there was open in WhatsApp, but now I changed it to shop now on WhatsApp. I think this is more professional. You can add any other thing. You can see it, right? So this is your preview. It is beautiful. Now, the second thing you're going to do here is you click on the third option. Third option. Now, this is where you're going to create audience. You see the importance of running proper Facebook advert, either using your Facebook ad manager or you're using your system as a business suite. It gives you an opportunity to create the kind of audience you want and the location you want them to go. So create new audience or update audience. I don't want to update audience here. I have a whole lot of audiences. So I want to create a new audience because for the course of this lecture. Create new audience. All right. Now you're going to give your audience a name. Let me just give it a name UV. Include these locations. I want to run this advert to Nigeria. You can see Nigeria is on default. It recognizes that I'm in Nigeria by my IP address. Exclude this location. You can include location. You can exclude location. Do you know if you want to run advert to Lagos people alone, click on this include location. Click on it. It will give you option search location. You can say Lagos. You can say Lagos. Lagos, Nigeria. You see now. Update your audiences. Lagos, Nigeria. Sorry, I'm supposed to click on update your audiences. Update, yes. You see it. I want to target to Nigerians living in Lagos. You can see it now. You see it? So that's how you can add location if you want to. Click on the. So you can exclude locations, the places you don't want your advert to reach. Even in Lagos, you can streamline it to a particular place in Lagos. You can select the age you want. I know these ones are simple. Let's say 28 or 29 to 65. Gender, do you want to target to all gender? Men, women, say all. You select all. Now, detailed targeting. See, this detailed targeting is not on boosting. I know that one is not on boosting. There's nothing like detailed targeting on boosting. That boosting is very, very limited. Include people who match demographics, interests, or behaviors. This one, you can say the kind of people you want to target. Now, let me give you an example. If you are selling UV brush, click on this detail targeting. Now you see something. If you are selling UV brush, it is suggesting to me now people I can target, but I don't want these ones first. Let me click on search. I am selling UV brush holder. I can target people who are called engaged shoppers. Engaged shoppers. These people are 508 million to 597 million in Nigeria. Yes, people who are engaged shoppers. Who are these people? They are people who normally buys on Facebook. Like they are well known. Facebook has already, captured their data that they buy a lot. They click on advert, they click on shop now, or even WhatsApp. You understand? Not that all of them buy, at least majority 80% of them do buy. Or some of them have attempted buying. So that's why Facebook call them engaged shoppers. Now you can you can also search for another set of people. Let's say we want to target, we are selling UV brush. Let's say we want to target people who are into health, because UV brush is mainly health. People who are into health, who loves health, who interact with health platforms on Facebook. I can type health. And once I type it, Facebook will give me suggestions. Look at it. Healthcare, health and wellness, health club, public health, healthcare provider, health insurance. These are suggestions. You can pick all of them if you want to, because these are people who will appreciate your product. You see now, you can target people like you can target doctors and nurses. Doctors, you see, the doctors. Now, look at the suggestions it's giving me here. These suggestions, if you pick any of them, your advert is going to reach people who have interacted with these pages. These are pages on Facebook, or like I call it platforms on Facebook where people interact. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's say you are selling a beauty product like cream. If you type something like Kim Kardashian here, Kim Kardashian, you see, you are going to see even all the Kardashians. In fact, if I remove Kim and add Kardashians alone, it will show me, because people who follow most of these Kardashians, they are people who want to look like them, who want to look like Kim herself. So they interact with them. They have liked their pages. They follow them on their Instagram, their Facebook, and all that. So your advert is going to reach to them if you put enough money. And you can see the number of persons that are following. Look at Kim Kardashian now. 42,900,000 to 50,400,000. These are people who have interacted with her page and her followers as well. People who have commented and all that. Look at Kim Kardashian, Hollywood, Courtney and Kim take Miami. These are their events and all that. You see? So when you pick all these things as interests, you have succeeded in getting to their audience, the people who are liking them and what they are doing. That is what detail targeting is. All right. So having known this one now, you have known how to create your audience, get your detail targeting. After that, then next thing here is advanced option. Let's see what's inside. Okay, this language and all that. Okay, you now said okay. So this particular part is done. We are going to the last part, which is you have created the audience. I've created the audience. What's the name of the audience I created? I called it UV. All right, so let's go to the last part of it. The last part of it is payment and publishing the ad. Now, here is asking you, do you want your campaign, that is your advert, to run daily, or do you want it to run lifetime? You can select daily. How much do you want to put now? How much do you want to put? How much do you want to run your advert every day? The lowest you can select here is 500 naira. But let's say 1,000 naira. You understand? So now run ad continuously. Yes, leave it on. Start now. Yes, leave it on. You say your ad will run continuously starting today. It's already telling you because you left them on. What again here? So almost you have finished this particular Facebook ad course. The last thing here is simply now bid strategy. Those ones are not for you. You don't need them. You don't need them. The last thing here is to publish. Publish. Look at this good sign at the end. We had first option, second, third, fourth. The last one here is good. It means publish. If you click on it, your ad will publish. But I cannot publish this ad because one, I don't have money here. Two, I don't want to publish the ad. Do you understand? So if you click on it now, your ad will publish. It will tell you ad published. Allow it for review for some time. That is just the end of it. You don't need plenty grammar here. Allow it to be reviewed for some time. In 24 hours or less than, your ad is set to run. Sometimes, normally for me, I don't really have problem with that, their review. My own is in 2 hours. Before I sleep and wake up, my ad is already active. So that is it. So try it. If you have any issue with this video, tell me. Thank you.